Destroy enchantment. This is a variable spell used to end the spells of other magic users. To destroy a spell, you invest enough magic points in this spell so that it took more to cast than the spell you want to break, at least 6. Toxic cloud. A cloud of flowing black gas belches from all parts of the air elementalist. It is harder to dodge if you are close. It is a cloud of strong poison. The cloud does not dissipate until the spell expiry roll comes up. The cloud moves at 15 m per round and can be controlled by the caster if he does nothing else. Gas masks make this spell ineffective. Greater Nullify Wound. This powerful healing spell returns D12 health points to the recipient. It may be increased in intensity, although this must be stated when casting. For every 7 extra magic points that the caster uses for this spell, a further D10p will be restored. As with Nullify Wound, this spell will not take your health point score above its normal level. Greater Featherfall. This spell is identical to Featherfall, except that it may be cast on others. Even plummeting aircraft may be saved with this spell. Invisibility. As the title of this spell suggests, its purpose is to make the caster invisible. This increases stealth by +10 and decreases the likelihood of being shot or struck with a weapon, -4 attack, -8 defense, October 20th 30 Battack of opponent S. Scatter. If this spell takes effect on a target, the air elementalist decides on up to 7 pieces of equipment that his victim has. These are flung magically over a 500 m2 area. If the character who succumbs to this spell is holding one of the items that is to be scattered, it is a roll under O Manipulation, of caster, Strength, of victim, on D20 to wrench it out of his hand. Piercing Cone. Creates an enormous and highly intense cone-shaped blast of air that converges into a sharp apex. This extremely pressurized point is powerful enough to compromise most personal armor, although it only does fairly moderate damage. Piercing Cone has a speed equal to the caster's O Manipulation. If the tip of the gathering funnel of pressure is not dodged, it will inflict 3d10, 7p. Implode creates a powerful localized implosion near one being's head. If not dodged, the implosion does 2d4 plus AF. Summon Lightning Elemental. Announced after D3 rounds by an intense crackling and strobing white-blue light, these potent magical creatures can be summoned by air elementalists when they reach 8th rank. They outwardly resemble a human, though stretched out vertically and composed entirely of coursing electricity. Lightning Elemental Attack. 33. Attack 2d10, 2d10p 21%. Rank equivalent 11th. Defense 17, AF 0, immune to non-magical weapons. Resilience 8. Movement 33m, evasion 15. Potential points 4d8 plus 10. It instantaneously makes one article, or more if more magic points are invested, evaporate into nothingness. Only one O Manipulation versus Resilience roll is necessary for the spell to be successful. Cyclonic Wind. A violent twister lifts characters in its path up into the air and flings them, cartwheeling in a random direction. The high-speed wind springs up instantly and only lasts for 3 to 9 seconds. During that time, it must be avoided, otherwise it will lift its victim some 20 m into the air. Then it will dash him against the ground to the extent that normal armor would not protect him at all.